Yes, welcome to the Arsenal stand, ladies and gentlemen, and it's me still after right here, ladies. Um, uh, it's where should we start from? What kind of game was that? And Arsenal, Manchester United, Arsenal 0, and Manchester United. How can I say 3? Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. That's something that I never expected. That was not part of the script at all. Who would have ever thought? I know Manchester United are on what we call a manager bounce. And is this something that is going to take forever, or is this something that is going to take just a short period? As you guys already know, it's not it's not been great for Arsenal in particular. As you guys know, we know they have been playing, but the game that I've been playing is not as appetizing. Apart from the game that I played against Inter Milan, today was diabolical. It was a mess. It was full of what we call poor quality. Poor quality in all aspects of the game. Not even a single person, I would say, a single player was on top of what we call his game. Because it's not like Arsenal was not great. They started the first half really, really well. The first 20 minutes, that was good. I would say it was good to see that, oh, they are trying, they are doing their best. But I tell you, after that first minute, after that 20 minutes, I mean, you wouldn't even recognize Arsenal at all. You wouldn't recognize Arsenal in any way because it's just like they were trying every aspect of not really going to win the game. And all the challenge was they couldn't bring in the best of their game today, guys. They couldn't bring any of their game to this Manchester United that have just been, I would say, rejuvenated. And it was better than, like, you feel like Arsenal should have been better in all the aspects. By all means, Arsenal should have played their best game of the season. Is it pressure? Is it something that Arsenal cannot cope with? Is it like a problem that is coming up right now? Are we seeing the end or the beginning of Arsenal collapse? Are we doing that? Seriously. Like, seriously, what kind of a game do we expect of such a game? We should have seen Arsenal players turn up to the best of their ability. This should have been like the game where they show up that Manchester City, we are here to stay. We are here to play our best game, and we are here to show that we are winning this Premier League. But guess what? They played nothing. They did nothing. It wasn't that fancy part of Arsenal that we always see. There's no glamour. There's no urge. There's no anger. There's no anger, I would say. Like, you see that the players weren't in for that game. They were not committed to win that game. Seriously, just that period. Not even Mikel Arteta. The lineup at the beginning, I tell you, it was good. I wanted Gabriel Jesus to be on top. I wanted him to start because of the game he played against Inter Milan. Inter Milan. But I guess what? No, I'm not gonna bring my A game. That's what they say. I'm not gonna bring my best in this game. And yet this is the moment that Arsenal needed their best game. And they showed up just like silly people, silly players who don't even know what they want to do. Like they feel like they, oh man, I sorry for my rants, guys, but I can't take this. Like, Manchester United in my history, that was always the biggest game for Arsenal in all of, like, the entire world. You know that Manchester United and Arsenal is the best fixtures that we always go look at, on top of North London. Like, we have the best of the best quality players. This team is has been praised and praised and praised this season for the best squad that they have. But guess what? They don't turn up. They don't turn up completely. I see you there in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for following me. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and be part of the Arsenal Stand. We always bring you latest news and chat. And I just wanted you to give me some views on this game. What could Arsenal have done better? And what could Mikel Arteta have done better to help with this? I would call it even, it's almost crisis because we haven't won the Premier League in 3 games in a row. Liverpool 0-0, Crystal Palace, at least we won that one. That's in FA Cup or wherever cup it is, Carabao or wherever it is. And you look at Nottingham Forest. That was also a very difficult game. Came out with a draw. Inter Milan, we won and we were like excited. Yes, 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 yes. Arsenal is back. Arsenal is back. They have played the best game in the Champions League. We know we always do good in Champions League. Being on top of the Champions League and the Premier League doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean you're going to win the title. Doesn't mean you are going to be the best team at the end of the season. Every game is different, and every game must be played as if you have never played in the season. Because this is now the moment where we want Arsenal to be at the top. This is where we want to see that fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, wherever gears we have. We should be going ahead and ahead and ahead and ahead of every single thing. I'm not saying we're not gonna win the league yet. We're still 4 points ahead. But we're still going back to Etihad, as you guys know. We know Manchester City now, they have their game coming up, and they're still gonna play Tottenham Hotspur this coming weekend. We know how that goes, but Tottenham hasn't been great, so we don't have to capitalize or maybe base all our games on our opponent helping us in the season because that's not gonna help. It's not going to help. You have to play your game at your magnitude or at your momentum. You can't keep losing games like this, losing points like this. We're not going to win the league with this kind of games if we are not really, really going to perform to the best of our ability. I tell you just right now, Arsenal, if they don't improve in the next few weeks coming up, if they don't beat Leeds, that will be the end of it. Because we still have to go to Etihad. And you know our Manchester City always turn up towards the end of the season. We have all records and records, and oh man, walk on, and wish helping you heart, and you will never be. You never walk alone. You will never walk alone. I hear that, Mr. Luz. I hear that. This is so frustrating, guys. It's so frustrating to see how Arsenal performed today. It wasn't something that I expected. It wasn't something that I thought we would turn out to be. I was thinking we were just going to annihilate Manchester United to the best of their ability. I thought we were going to do that. Why? Because we have been playing so well. This season, the best team in the English Premier League is none other than Arsenal. And tell me if there is any other team that is going to outcompete Arsenal looking at the way the season is going. This was Arsenal season. This is like Arsenal season that you know for sure that if we win this season, or if we won this season, guys, it's going to give us a big boost for the next season. We are all still in the cups. We are still in FA Cup. We are still in Carabao Cup. We are still leading in the Champions League. We should not think being leaders or being in all these competitions cannot cannot fail, I would say. Because we can just remember, like some seasons back, like Arsenal loses all the trophies in 1 month. That can happen as well. If we are not careful, we can go to knockout in the Champions League, get knocked out completely, even if we finishing number one, or FA Cup, next round, we are out. Carabao Cup, Chelsea knocks us out. We are back to zero. No trophies. And that's on the players, and that's on Mikel Arteta, not just the players. It looks like we have not learned from our 5 years of failing. Like we have not learned anything completely. It looks like we have not learned anything completely from our previous seasons. And we need to style up. We need to move our game up, guys. Let me know. Let me see what comments I have here. It's just frustrating, guys. I'm really sorry. But thank you, Jenny, for saying hi there. Let me know. What do you think? What should Arsenal have done? Like, what can we do to do this? I see some Liverpool players here. Lose, that is. Never walk alone. I hear you. Great. Thank you so much, Atug. This is just frustrating. Fortune's always hiding. I have looked everywhere. I am forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in air. United. Clap hands, United. Clap hands. I understand you. You deserve it. Literally, you deserve every single thing. The game that Arsenal played today, you deserve it. I give it up to Manchester United because they came with the desire and the attitude and all the momentum. They were willing to win. They were willing to win the game. But Arsenal was not. They were not. So I totally give you your congrats, man. You should have replaced Saka soon. I hope so, man. Just like I feel like even Saka. I mean, he was trying. He was trying his best. Like I feel like all the players were not on it today. They were not like on the game. They were in the game, but not like really playing. You understand? You get me? I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like Zubimendi, he was. Let me see. This season, he was gonna be the best signing for the Premier League. He was going to be the best signing in the Premier League, in my view. Best DM in the Premier League. But guess what? That mistake that he made today, I think I'm not gonna put him as the best Premier League signing of the year. I'm not. Like the ball was passed to him. He has Duran Timber on the other side. Gabriel was there. Saliba was there. He could have just turned around. It feels like Arsenal players were all taking the ball backwards. Like we were passing the ball backward instead of taking it forward. And Manchester United saw that. They knew, oh, these guys are not serious. They're not outplaying us. They're not moving forward. They're not attacking us. I know, get me. Manchester United had a very, very good shape, like a really, really good shape in the midfield. And they were playing the shortest pass quicker, and they were quicker than Arsenal, in my view. Because when you look at the first goal from, first of all, given, that was just good send. Like, how can you give a very poor pass like that, knowing that, man, if we had won maybe first half 1-0 and it wasn't 1-1, I feel like it would have totally been a different game. But because we let Manchester United back into the game, that is frustrating. Indeed, it is frustrating because it's it's amazing how a few seconds where Arsenal was dominant in the last 20 minutes, and then we give that terrible pass, let the ball out, and Bournemouth scores. That was the turning point. I knew for sure that that's going to be the end because with this current Arsenal nowadays, we are prone of conceding goals after we have scored. Look at Chelsea, the Chelsea game that we played in the Carabao Cup. That game, we should have won 3-0, 4-0 without Chelsea scoring even a single goal. I don't know what is going on. The best defense that was being praised for the whole entire season, it looks like it's crumbling. Looks like it's just coming down. And we understand Premier League is always difficult, but this is the game that Arsenal should have shown up who they are and where they belong. They should have sent Manchester United back to the level where they were. Even in Amorim was sacked, we should have shown Michael Carrick that you belong here. And we didn't. Now it's just 4 points. 4 points. Losing one game, we're back to 1 point, and Manchester City back on top. That's crazy. It's just unbelievable how games can change. Right now, we are talking that Arsenal has played and they have not won. In the next few weeks, we might be praising again Arsenal. So that's how the game is. I'm not gonna say we are out of the game or nothing else, and Arsenal can do anything. Or we know games can change every single weekend. Like things can change. Arsenal being beaten today doesn't mean Manchester United or Manchester City is not going to lose any game this week or this coming week. I mean, it doesn't mean that Arsenal is not going to lose. You lose, but what's next? Vieira today said Arsenal played well, but it felt like they were not expressive enough. There was like some rules where maybe Mikel Arteta said, "Don't do this." They were passing backward, being safe, passing backward, being safe, passing backward, being safe. Why do you have to be safe? You're at home. You should thumb your authority to the best that Manchester United should have known. Oh, we are the Arsenal. And I don't know what and how Arsenal are losing this. 4 points in the next few weeks. I know Manchester City is going to Liverpool. Manchester City is going to Tottenham Hotspur. Let's pray maybe those games helped us and we do what we are always supposed to do, which is winning. If we win, it will be a different story. Let me see your comment here. Let's see. Yeah, they're trying to control like Pep game, but can't always pass back, and simply they can't hold the desire. BF for United. I understand that Manchester United today were just clinical. Like all the chance that they had. I can't imagine the space that Manchester United were having right in front of the 18 box. It felt like Bruno Fernandes was just there, and Dougal, what a player. His goal was phenomenal. Like it was crazy to see that shot. It could be maybe game of the season. I know people were saying, oh, maybe he handled the ball or maybe some part of his hand got the ball, but that's not a penalty to me, or it's not like a foul to me where they can cancel that wonderful goal. Crossbar, ding, down, pure perfect goal. I give it to him. But Arsenal should have stopped that. Arsenal were good at always stopping people taking shots. Gone are the days where like Arsenal don't even have a shot on goal completely. It feels like we're in a different world. Oh my goodness. It feels like we're in a different world, guys. But anyway, thank you so much. There. Let's see who else here. They should have put Madueke early than that, so can have the tempo of the game. They put him on the sold almost like every ball he got. I know Madueke is always good, but his problem is just finishing the game. Like his problem is always finishing the game, like having shot on goal, and like his average goal tally is just not great. I know he's like electric. He can run. He can give dribbles. He can give passes. But like I felt like Dugo was another case. And Madueke, I felt like this game should have suited. What is his name? it would have been great for Martinelli. I don't know why they didn't bring Martinelli, because at least Martinelli brings some pressure. He's also quick and fast. Like he plays well against Manchester United as well. So I don't know why Mikel Arteta didn't bring him completely in the surface, but he should have brought at least Martinelli to help with the wing. But that's all cry. We should have Arsenal therapy. Okay, Digo ain't no fun of United on Arsenal. I guess he's great. He did really really well yesterday, and I'm proud of that. Um, I wish Arsenal players could do that. Um, that is if so. It took 6258 saying Madueke play like a team. I'm like a teen looking for for fame, but not perform well. Oh man, you're hilarious, but I agree with you. No problem. Yeah, looks like yeah, yeah. I feel like yeah, he needs a lot of training. He needs a lot of training still. Much as Arsenal got him, I feel like he, he don't get me wrong, he's a good player. He's a good player. Um, but unfortunately, I feel like Arsenal hasn't given him that opportunity to explore. Like that's the problem of having so many members or so many players also in the game, because you feel like you want to play this person, make changes and stuff. Like the game plan just totally I feel like wasn't right today. It wasn't right for Arsenal completely. It was something different. We could have made a lot different structure. Like I feel like Arsenal were just all over the place. Like Rice was trying things, Odegaard just like, oh man, Odegaard, my our captain, man. We need to bring what like in this Arsenal's team. I feel like we're just lacking somebody like Zaka who was there, like somebody who is nasty, like somebody who rules. Like I know Thomas Partey was not that crazy, but like we need the Vieira type in the midfield, because I feel like Arsenal is missing something like that energy where like somebody has that rage and has that strength and ability and like people constantly fear when you're in the midfield. I feel like that dominance, like Zuberman is a good player. He's like technical, mentally, like physically, he's not that great, but like his footballing ability is great. Like he plays mental football. That's how I would say. But today's mental tactic was just crazy. Just giving free ball to Broman. Free. Manchester United at that point weren't that great until when we gave them the goal. But I feel like if we had not given that goal at that very moment, Arsenal could have been a different result today. Like I feel like it could have been a different result. Don't get me wrong, Manchester United deserve the win today. They fully deserve it, and I agree with every second because it's crazy. All right, let's see more comments here, guys. It's just crazy. So let's really show that. 285 is saying, yeah, we witnessed so many players go worst like Chelsea, but those old players, yeah, I understand, guys. It's just crazy. Arsenal need a box to box holding midfield. I agree with you. Like, I totally agree. We need a box to box midfielder who is aggressive. Like, gone are the days, like, I feel like every single top team in the Premier League used to have like these aggressive midfielders like the like of Vieira, the like of Roy Keane, like you, like man, like in Liverpool, Gerrard at least, you know, like they're aggressive in their attack. They're aggressive in every move of the ball that they have. They have that ability to take the ball, and people fear them in the midfield. Like Arsenal doesn't have that. I feel like we need something. I feel like maybe our leadership, like our captain, is too quiet. He's like not that captain that pushes people to do things. If things are not going wrong, it's like everybody's looking up to Rice, maybe looking up to Gabriel. I feel like Gabriel has that in the back of the defense where he has that aggressive idea, like he pushes people, he wants people to do this. But like in the midfield, having that aggressive person, Arsenal still can get somebody who can be there, like at the back, and like move box to box, like you were saying, like aggressively to help us push to the next level. I'm not saying we are going to lose the title, but it looks like we are in on the verge if we don't really change. RCM that can sit on mid and all the real wells. Like we need that, man. We really really do. We need that. Because it feels like Wenger said it. Arsenal needs that mentality. Like you have to believe in yourself and believe that you're able to do something. I know we don't have the experience, we don't have the the courage, I would say, but we can still do this. I still believe that with this situation, every title contenders or every title challengers have dipping moments. And here's the dipping moment where we have not won 3 games in a row. But I feel like starting next week, if we re energize and we sit and look at ourselves and see the goal and see what we have ahead of us and how we can really improve on certain things in our midst, we need to get back to basics. Like, get back to the basics, moving the ball fast, kicking left and right. Like, we have to be dynamic a little bit. I feel like we are just static. We are like, here is what we're going to do. You're going to pass left. You're going to pass right. You're going to go forward. You're going to be left. Like, it's good to have that strategy, like have the consistency in how you want to move the ball. But we have to let the players be free to do whatever they can do. We don't have to be fully structured, like tailored just to be at that position where like you have to like play, how can I say, like have that freedom to play. It feels like we are just so coached in a way that we have to just play in a certain way and we don't change, like that dynamic transition game, like running, being fast, like moving. We don't have that. I feel like McAllister has to get loose at least a little bit. Give the freedom to players. Like the handbrake, you don't have to have that handbrake every time. Like you at home facing Manchester United, the biggest game of the season for my case. Always against Manchester United, we always look at it as the biggest game. Like I don't like losing to Manchester United. I don't like losing to Tottenham Hotspur. I don't like losing to anybody. But it's just crazy. It's really, really frustrating. Let's see what are the comment we have here. It's just frustrating. Would you bring back Ozzy on Prime if you can on the Arsenal? 100%. In this team, if we had somebody like a great number 10, let's say we bring Rogers, like from Aston Villa, I feel like he would suit playing in this Arsenal. I feel like our number 10 is not playing the role that he's supposed to play. Odegaard is a great player. He's a very, very good player, talented. But I feel like he's not up to his game where he finds strikers. Look at Jokeris. Like I don't, I've not seen any ball played to Jokeris. Even the like this through pass that always we know Fabregas used to do that every single moment for Robin van Persie. Like he passes the like those through balls where Fabregas used to do. Like nobody's doing it at Arsenal nowadays. Eze is not doing that. No one. Like even Saka crosses the ball like nobody gets it. I thought bringing Gyökeres to Arsenal that would have been a game changer where we would see the best of Odegaard like passing through. We don't see through balls anymore. Why? Every time going to the left, going to the right, going to the left, going to the right, going to the left, passing, crossing over. Like, why would you do that? There, there are ways you can unlock teams in. I feel like we are just stagnant every time. Oh, go to Saka, Saka crosses the ball. Go to Martinelli, Martinelli crosses the ball. Like, what are we doing? Ozil used to tear defenses like just with through passes. We are not doing. We're not having through passes anymore. Don't we have players who can do that? Like Eze was bought for that. Why are we playing as it's just very limited? Look at one year he went to Marseille yesterday. I mean, his first match is just like tearing defenders around, scoring his goal. Like it's crazy. I feel like Mikel Arteta focused so much on controlling games, which we I feel like we don't have all the players fit to control the game like 90 minutes. We don't have those players. We do have players who can play around, but I don't think we at that level of Manchester City where Manchester City used to dominate game for 90 minutes like nobody can get the balls from. I don't feel like we have that capacity yet. We a good team, I agree. We have good players in our team, but we are not at that level where if we control the game for 90 minutes, people will say, "Yeah, I'm blown away by Arsenal. I'm blown away." Let's hope I'm I'm not right, and Arsenal will prove me wrong at the end of the season. All right, but Manchester United are thirsty for that win. I understand that they are thirsty for that win, but we are going for the title, man. We are going for the title. We are not going for anything else. What is Manchester United fighting for? Top four. Do you think Manchester United is going to win the game? I mean, going to win the Premier League at this position that they're in? Never. So we should have been on top. We should have been on top of the game, like playing our best game of the season. They were the better team anyway. Yeah, they was balls on outside the box, like every mid wanna dribble. I felt like Trossard was out of the game. Like taking so long with the ball. Like going to the wing, dribbling, going this way. Like, why do you have to hold the ball for more than 3 minutes? Or 2 minutes. Like Trossard was just like, oh, I have the ball, he turning around, like play tiki taka. Where has the tiki taka gone? Like Arsenal when Mikel Arteta first came, people were like one touch, one touch, one touch, one touch, one touch, one touch. Where has all those one touches gone? Look at the goal that um, um Diogo scored. Like Fernandez, one touch, Fernandez, one touch. Like quick, pass and move, pass and move, pass and move. Like we don't do that anymore. I don't know. We don't do that anymore, which is frustrating. Back pass every time. We know that. That has been my biggest worry with Arsenal. I feel like we play in our defense 1,000 times more than playing in the forward position. Like the amount of time we spent to build up the ball from the back compared to the amount of time we always play in the midfield and the up front. It's just crazy. Like every single game, even if Arsenal is having ball position, the ball is just in the back. Like Saliba, Gabriel, Saliba, Gabriel, Saliba, Gabriel going to Trossard, Timber going to Ben White or wherever who is playing Calafiori. Like every game is just in the back, in the back, in the back. Like we don't move our ball forward. And that was the problem today. Like Zubimendi, if he had the eye to move forward, he wouldn't even have passed that ball today in the back. He could have just turned around and passed it forward. Why do you have to take the ball back every time? They played in the back more than even playing in the midfield and the entire place. That's just frustrating. Like I feel like Arsenal would have done better if we had a different manager, I would say. I'm not saying Mikel Arteta hasn't done good, but this game is just frustrating. Losing to Manchester United is always frustrating, guys. Very frustrating every single day. But let's hope this is not doom and gloom yet. Let's hope we can bounce back against Leeds and see. Leeds has been playing well. We know they're going to be very, very difficult as well at their home. And hopefully what we got would help. We know we still have midweek game for Chelsea, but that's not very important to me. I'm just looking at the Premier League. As long as we can win the Premier League, that would be my goal. I don't care about Carabao Cup or other cup. If we can go and win the Premier League, even Champions League, FA, and wherever, be my guest. Be my guest, and we will see. how everything goes. Let me know your thoughts, guys, and subscribe to the Arsenal Stand if you're not subscribed yet. We are live here every single evening, and we shall be talking Arsenal as well. I know we haven't been active on the channel. We have been doing some other things, upgrading and making things easy, but we shall be having these conversations around this time every single day. And subscribe so we can build this channel as well and take it to the next level. It's just frustrating to see Arsenal lose. I hate seeing Arsenal lose. And I know we shall be moving forward. And let's hope this is just like one of a kind. I know we have not lost so many games in this season, but it's still frustrating to lose. Let me look at the table here. I can show you. It's not even pretty, but we can always and always look at it because it's never gonna be easy. So Premier League is not easy, guys. We can play and blame all the players, blame everyone, but I tell you, Premier League is never easy. It's never easy, and everybody can tell you that. We know Manchester City has done it. Liverpool has done it. If you look at our form here, the last 3 games we have had 2 draws, and now we have a nail on our head from Manchester United, which is always something that I feel like we could have done better today. We could have done way much better, but who knows? Let's see. Let me see my screen here real quick. Give me a second. So when you look here, we have the table is not lying. You can see Manchester United moved to 4th position, and they have, look at the 2 games that they have won. They had draw. Now they won 2 games and it brought them up to 38 points in the league. And also we see Aston Villa still 46 points, Manchester City 46 points, and Arsenal having 50 points. That means they're 4 points. And we look at this one, draw, and a loss. Not surprised completely, looking at the way we have been playing. So it hasn't been a good game. Hasn't been a good game completely. But what else can we do? It's always a big deal when Arsenal loses at home. And hopefully we can make some changes very soon, and hopefully Arsenal can bring something out here. All right, let's see. Man, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating, man. Guys, it's just frustrating. I don't know. But that is all with today's. But hopefully Arsenal will learn from their mistake and come out and be better in this coming few times. I mean, few days, and we can see every single bit of Arsenal changing from what they have. Hopefully, they will learn from this mistake and get better in the entire season. I'm looking forward to the days where Arsenal is going to do their best when we need it, because it feels like we don't capitalize as well. We don't really take that advantage of the game that Liverpool or Manchester United or Aston Villa or other teams are losing. We just keep doing the same thing when we need to capitalize on things we don't. And it's crazy, guys. It's super crazy. But all in all, guys, I think if there is no comment, if there's no question, and there's nothing, we can call it a day for the day, and then I'll get back with my reaction again later on. But that was my thought on the game, and I feel like we should have been playing better. We should have gotten a lot of energy and strength from the Inter Milan game. We should have done way more than we did today. But games are there to be won every single day, and Arsenal always disappoints you when you really need them to do their best and you really want them to be at their best. They just fail to turn up, and it's been good. I'm not saying it's gonna be all doom and gloom. I'm still optimistic as an Arsenal fan, and as I know, it's gonna be a big match. It's gonna be a big game. Um, Come on Wednesday against Chelsea, but also the main one is the Premier League. I want us to get back to the Premier League, get back to the winning ways. The last three games, take it off the park, delete it completely from your brain, and focus on the few games coming. Bukayo Saka said that we can't be focused on the game that has passed. We know we lose games, and that's part of the Premier League. You can't play entire season and not expect to lose. We always lose, and that's part of the game. But the next thing is, what are you going to do after you lost? What is the next thing that you have in your agenda? Are you still gonna stay the same? Are you gonna change? Are you gonna react? Are you gonna turn and bring up your game after you have lost? That is what we're going to expect in the next few weeks coming. Let's hope this loss can rejuvenate and give that momentum, and we go in for another run because it feels like we haven't gone in for these runs in a while, and it's been coming because I know when it gets to the end of the season, it's always that pressure rising. We see that pressure rising every single day, and hopefully Arsenal can withstand the pressure that they're undergoing. It's somehow it's kind of because they don't have the experienced players who have done it. We know Gabriel Jesus is the only player who has won the Premier League there. Mikel Arteta was at Manchester City. He won the Premier League as an assistant manager. But I feel like having that experience in the Premier League helps a lot when it comes to this moment. We are still only in January. We still have a few months left. Come May, let's hope Arsenal can do something and change the situation that we are in at the moment, because it's not going to be that easy for anybody like to have that challenge, guys, because it's always a problem when it comes to Arsenal playing at that particular moment of the game. We always fall at the end. And that's been our narrative. Like Arsenal always bottle it. Arsenal always bottle it. Oh. They're the bottle team, the bottle team, the bottle team. But hopefully that's not gonna be the case for this season. And I hope we shall be a different animal when it comes to Leeds United, because I'm hoping this should give them the momentum to re-energize and settle, look at themselves and say, yes, we have been the best team in the league, but we have to re-energize ourselves and come together and do another run. We have to go into a 10 streak run, like 26 run, wherever games have been left. We have to do that, and we shall see it through. I'm still optimistic that we should be able to win. We should be able to make it through to the end in the Premier League, and I still back Arsenal to win the Premier League. Trust me. Manchester City is not the best Manchester City that we always know. I know they're just 4 points behind, but the games that they're going to play in the next 2 weeks, if they win all that and Arsenal doesn't win the two games in that period, then I will have some doubts. But we still need to do our best. We still need to do our best and play, bring our A game at the end of the season in a way. So hopefully we shall do our best and bring the trophy back home. It's been 25 years or so. I can't believe I can say that. Like 20 something years with no major trophy. I feel like the players should have that pain. Like they should have that pain that Arsenal needs to get back to that level. You have brought the team back to the level where we think they are competing. Why not go ahead and really, really do your best to just take that step. It just takes one time. I feel like if Arsenal gets this trophy for this season, we can go for as many trophies and as many as we can, because we can build on that and we can make it through the line. Because the only challenge, the only narrative has been like, oh, they haven't made it through the line, they haven't made it over the line. I mean, like 3 times in a row, second. I feel like this year we should do much better. We should be um, probably the best of uh, our version, I would say. If Arsenal can do that, I promise you, we will forever do that. Please subscribe to the channel and be part of the Arsenal stand. We're here every evening. I know we haven't been posting so much. We've been like having some challenges, but now it's all been fixed, and we shall be having every evening talk about Arsenal like this, and be there and subscribe. And we want to see Arsenal win. And yeah, I'm glad I came back today. And moving forward, please let's build this together and build a good community. And that's all my goal. I want to build a community where we discuss, we say things, we talk to each other, and have that Arsenal um, conversations together to help. Um, Building a channel is not that easy, and I know. And also, it takes a lot of energy from you. It takes a lot of time. But when we take times like this, and we come up on air and give our views, I appreciate everybody being there for the Arsenal stand and watching us every single week. I'm gonna be focusing on doing live stream mostly, and do some few reactions, maybe watch alongs if we have the chance. But I'm not yet full time on the YouTube thing. I'm still having my 9 to 5, so that means mostly would be, yeah, reaction about games and talks, and like have live stream chatting with the community as well. So around this time, we shall be having a chat every single day, and hopefully live stream works better, because I don't have the time so much to edit stuff. And so if I do live stream, it's a lot easier, and it gives me time also to build a community where we discuss Arsenal, and have that fun together as well. So it's been far spent, and it's amazing, and it's amazing to be here talking about Arsenal, talking about things that you like, thinking that we can make it through to the next level, and hopefully we can make it over the line come the end of the season. I know this game is devastating and this game is frustrating. The loss wasn't great, and yeah, hopefully things will change, and this all to the best. I've seen like Arsenal this season, once they lost in the Premier League, they always come back and go in for a run. So let's hope this is just like a one time thing, and we can revive and then go on for a longer run and make sure we make it to, when it comes to we'll make sure when it comes to the end of the season, we are somewhere fully. Appreciate it, and I appreciate it for your time. And yeah, before I go, there's one thing that I want to tell you. Please subscribe to the channel and be part of the channel. We're building this together, and hopefully, we'll build a community where we discuss Arsenal. As you guys know, the name is the Arsenal Stand, and subscribe to the channel and be part of the channel, and we can move forward as well. Mikel Arteta at the end of the game gave a little bit of a speech where he said Arsenal were poor, which I totally agree with him, and we weren't at our best, which I agree with him. We were not at our best, and days like that are there, and we hope, like he said, Arsenal will show their mentality when it comes to the next game, and we have to learn from this game. It's always a learning curve. Since Arsenal has not won the Premier League for a very long time, it will be a learning curve for every player at Arsenal, and we need to stay within that and learn from the mistakes that we have had today and learn from every single ball that we shall play at the end of the season. I'm still very optimistic. Manchester City will still lose a game or so, and Arsenal will still lose a game as well. I'm not saying Arsenal's going to go on a winning streak and win the entire season. They're still going to lose games, and Manchester City will also still lose game. Liverpool will, Manchester United will. So all of us, as much as we are really, really focusing on this game, it's not the end of the season, guys. We're still 4 points ahead, and I want to believe that within with the 4 points that we have, we can still make it uh, to the next step. Arsenal can still re-energize and come back and go in for a run, and after that, we would be crowned champions at the end of it all. Let's hope so, and let's hope Manchester City, like people, okay, sharks are coming, shark, 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 shark. I don't think that shark is really having sharp teeth. I don't think those sharks have sharp, sharp, sharp teeth anymore. They're just blunt. So hopefully, we'll be good job, bro. Keep it up. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guy. I appreciate your time. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed yet. Yeah, we're moving forward, and that's what we have, and hopefully it will be the best week as it comes, and I know we shall make it, guys. I appreciate every single person who has been here for this live. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Like I told you, we are going to be here every single day around this time, wherever part of the world you're in. Subscribe and be part of the channel, and we build this together. It's not just about me. It's not what I'm going to say. I focus on what people say as well, and I want to appreciate if you have any view, if you have any things that you want me to do for the channel, please let me know. If you want me to bring people in and you want to be part of the channel and talk Arsenal, just talk to me. Send me email or DM me on my email there on YouTube. I can get back to you, and I will invite you for a reaction as well. I want to be active, and yeah, let people also have their views on the channel. If you have good internet, for sure, you should be able to just DM me and pass me wherever we have in Arsenal game after yeah, I can invite you, and then you have your reaction right away starting tomorrow. So if you have anything, we shall talk Arsenal therapy tomorrow, but today is just rants about what is happening because Arsenal has lost a game that they were supposed to win. That is why we are here, and we want to see what the problem was. I feel like, yeah, it's been good, and thanks so much for every comment and every advice you have. And it's almost an hour, and that's how our stream is gonna be, 1 hour, and yeah, coming to an end. If there is nothing and there's no comments, we can call it a day. And see you all tomorrow, and have a great night if you are going to sleep like I am. But have a good day if you're still in the morning, and have so much fun as the day goes for you. Thank you so much for every single thing you guys have done today. I appreciate it. And let's see here. All right, that's all I can do. All right, if there's nothing, if nobody has any question, nobody has anything, we can end here for today. Thank you so much, and thanks for being part of the Arsenal Stand, and I appreciate your time. And we'll see you again tomorrow. One love. Enjoy. Have a good time.